Peace. What's happening though, man? Real brief out of thought. I was thinking about like one of my favorite artists, right? Is Tupac. Tupac was a hell of a writer. A hell of a writer. A lot of people still know Tupac to this day. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson, Tupac, these are some prominent figures. Tupac, to my knowledge, never produced one song. Tupac, to my knowledge, never mixed and mastered one track. Tupac, to my knowledge, got with other people who mix and master, got with other people who that was producers, got with other people that was able to push out the information. He literally said in a video, if I find it, he like, man, you know what I'm saying? Get on there, say what you gonna say. Get on there, say what you gonna say. Telling like all his different, you know, whether it was the different people that he had on his song. Everybody drop their verse on there, you know what I'm saying? And then we out. And let the engineers do what they gonna do, basically, is what he was saying. I say that to say this. A lot of times, man, we get in our own way because, myself included, we get in our own way because we trying to do everything. We trying to be the producer, the owner.
We don't have time or the luxury to spend all this time doing one song. We don't have it. We got to somehow find a way that we can double up in it. Because I did my whole album. I know it ain't all of that, but I did my whole album like 3 songs a day. Because I was just laying it, rocking it, to getting off. You can mix it later and have niggas that love being in the studio all night, just adding a drum beat at a time and shit. You can do that after the rappers leave and shit. Niggas that love being in the studio and just love listening for the right kick. But while we in here and you got like 8 rappers here and everybody drinking and smoking and shit, man, get that beat popping, throw them niggas on the track. Boom, that's just the name of the song is whatever this nigga said his last word was. We do it, put it down.
And let the engineers do what they gonna do, basically, is what he was saying. I say that to say this. A lot of times, man, we get in our own way because, myself included, we get in our own way because we trying to do everything. We trying to be the producer, the owner, the CEO, everything. We trying to do everything. If I'm using a musical analogy, right? A music analogy. The best thing we can do, the best thing I'm learning on what it really is about after you try and, you know what I'm saying, have a few successes and trial and error shows me that the best thing that we can do is do what we do best, meaning do what you do best, focus on that, and connect with other people that do what they do best and put them in position. And that's how you go further. Building a solid team. Now, you might have to go through a few team members. Everybody, all that, you know, no new friends, still down with my day ones. That's cool, but that's rare. That's very rare. But it's cool if it works, right? You might have to meet new people, go through different, if I'm using a musical analogy again, producers, go through different engineers, go through different, just so you can get the sound that you need, the soundtrack to your life, the soundtrack, you know, want to ride to, you know what I mean? So just a quick thought on that, man. I just wanted to just share that because a lot of times, man, we get in our own way, we procrastinate, and we be wanting to bring other people with us that ain't even meant to go with us. They not meant to go with us, and that doesn't even really mean that you're being disloyal because look at the loyalty thing, right? You gotta be logical with your loyalty. You feel what I'm saying? And just because they're not going with you on a specific path don't mean that they're not coming along later on, but they may not be meant for that moment. You don't have the same classes with all your friends every semester in school. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to get with them in 5th period. But you got to go this way real quick for 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. You know what I'm saying? And things like that. So some real brief things I just wanted to just say, man, and share, man, as we on this journey, you know what I'm saying, in this life, man, you know, do what you do best. Get with those. Surround yourself with people that do things that you may not be able to do, but you need to help you create the soundtrack you want, you know, along your journey. That's it. That's all I got, man. Be good and be good at it. Hustle with patience. Master your pace. Stay in and out the way. Real brief, though.